This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876 309 6128. That's 876 309 6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. Welcome to Sports City. I'm Simon Preston. In today's video, we're going to look a little bit at cricket as the Caribbean Premier League is setting to get into high gear quite shortly. But prior to the CPL, a tournament that is going on right now is called the 60. It's basically 10 overs per team. You are considered all out when you lose 6 wickets. And if you hit 2 sixes within the power play, then the batting team has the opportunity to unlock a third power play. All 10 overs must be bowled within 45 minutes. And if that is not done, then by the final over, what will happen is that the fielding team will lose one outfield player. Quite interesting, isn't it? Cricket, lovely cricket at its very, very best. Well, how is the 60 going? Because this is a competition that is expected to be played more than once for the year, but this is the first edition of the 60. So, how is it going in the men's tournament and also the women's tournament? Well, the women's tournament only has 3 teams. It has the Trinidad and Tobago Knight Riders, the Guyana Amazon Warriors, and also the Barbados Royals. So that's basically the teams on the women's side of things. In the women's side of things, it has a number of Caribbean players on the team. But in terms of Jamaican-based players on the Trinidad and Tobago Knight Riders women's team, Natasha McLean. Natasha McLean is on the team as Natasha was a member of the West Indies squad, the T20 World Cup in 2014 and also in 2018. And she was also part of the West Indies squad that finished runners-up in the 2013 edition of the Women's World Cup. So she's been around, hard-hitting player, and certainly a key asset towards the team as the Trinidad and Tobago Knight Riders are at the top of the table right now within the league. Other players in the league, you have the likes of Leanne Kirby, who is also another hard-hitting batsman. Anissa Mohammed is also a hard-hitting player as well. She can also, Deandra Dottin, perhaps the batswoman of the tournament. So these are key components towards the squad and certainly individuals to keep a close eye on moving forward. The Guyana Amazon Warriors franchise has Rashada Williams as a Jamaican within the roster, also has Shadeen Nation and Stefani Taylor. Those are the Jamaicans within the roster for the Guyana Amazon Warriors women's team. On the Barbados Royals, their captain, they're led by Hayley Matthews, but they also have Chanel Henry, another Jamaican within the mix as well. So interesting lineup, and right now it's the Guyana Amazon Warriors that are second in the table, and also the Trinbago Knight Riders there at the top. But if the Guyana Amazon Warriors defeats the Barbados Royals, then the Guyana Amazon Warriors will finish at the top of the table. But in itself, it's a top two that will play in Sunday's final. So what's going on in the men's tournament? Well, in the men's tournament, it's the Jamaica Tallawahs that are leading the way in the 60. 2 wins from 2. The Trinidad and Tobago Knight Riders, they're second. Barbados Royals, they're third. The St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots are fourth. The Guyana Amazon Warriors are fifth. And also the St. Lucia Kings are at the foot of the table without a victory. On the men's side of things, still a couple more fixtures to go within the tournament. The Jamaica Tallawahs, though, they're almost essentially guaranteed a spot into the semi-finals. Basically, another victory, and they're into the semi-finals. And of course, the semi-finals and final will be played on Sunday. So a big day ahead for cricket, and we look forward to the competition and seeing how everything unfolds in that sort of aspect. This is a competition that is being held in St. Kitts and Nevis, and the plan is to have this tournament to be played minimum, absolutely minimum, meaning the least that they'll have this tournament in particular is 4 times for the year. Quite a lot, isn't it? But, you know, we're happy about that because we want to see more white ball cricket being played, more excitement to rekindle that passion, that excitement, that love for the game, you know? So we're looking forward towards that. But as it relates to the actual CPL, the T20 format of the game, when does that tournament start? Well, that starts the 31st of August and ends September 30th. That is the run of the CPL. And we're gonna run through the squads. That's exactly what we're gonna do right now, is run through the different squads and look at the breakdown of the teams. So let's have a look at the Jamaica Tallawahs franchise this season. Rovman Powell, Fabian Allen, Brandon King, Kinar Lewis, Shamar Brooks, Sandeep Lamichani, Ahmed Wazim, Mohammed Amir, Miguel Pretorius, Chris Green, Raymond Rifa, Jamie Merchant, Amir Django, Shamar Springer, Nicholson Gordon, Kirk McKenzie, and Joshua James. 6 Jamaicans within the Jamaica Tallawahs franchise. Any Jamaicans on the Barbados Royals roster? Well, there is O'Shane Thomas. O'Shane Thomas is part of that roster. In terms of other players, let's go over to the Guyana Amazon Wars, which has Adine Smith. They have Adine Smith in their roster as he has played for the team before. And Jermaine Blackwood. Jermaine Blackwood is back in the CPL. We've seen him play for the Tallawahs in the past from 2013. We saw him 2014. We saw him 2015 as well. So he's played quite a number of seasons, you know. And he was also a part of the winning 2013 squad as well. St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots, well, they're a franchise that has Sheldon Cottrell, another Jamaican within the mix of things. St. Lucia Kings, well, interesting squad. They have Leroy Lugg. They have Leroy Lugg in their roster. They also have Javor Royal as well, former West Indies under-19 player that was part of that World Cup squad. The Trinbago Knight Riders, Andre Russell. Yes, Andre Russell has now been a Trinbago Knight Riders player. As we know, the Trinbago Knight Riders is a franchise owned by the Calcutta Knight Riders in the Caribbean Premier League. So this is a franchise, this is a team to watch. I mean, when you look at the roster as a whole, just look at the team. Karen Pollard, Silna Ryan, Nicholas Puran, Akil Hussain, Jaden Seals, Colin Monroe, Ali Khan, Anderson Phillip, Andre Russell. You have a formidable unit right there, and a team certainly to be watched throughout the course of the season. So on the opening day, it'll be the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots taking on the Jamaica Tallawahs. That is the first game of CPL 2022. And can you imagine, this is the 10th season of the CPL. 2013, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. The 10th season of the CPL. It really has come a far way. It really, 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 really has come a far way. And it's great to see, you know, the progression of the tournament. And I think with the injection of the owners from overseas, it has given the tournament a lift, more overseas players getting that opportunity within the league. So it's great. It really, really is. It really is great. So really, really happy about that. And many people are asking, well, where is Chris Gayle? What is the situation with Chris Gayle? Well, Chris Gayle said that his focus will be on the 60. That's where his focus is. His focus is on the tournament, the 60, not. So he won't play in the CPL. His focus is only on the tournament, which is known as the 60. So that's the only thing. He'll have his eyes set on other things. He's 42, but he'll be 43 September 21st. So he's still going to be playing cricket. He still has an interest in the game. And you can expect to see him play in different T10 leagues across the globe. That's something that you can keep a very, very close eye on. But Sports City fans, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Give me your thoughts about how you think the Tallawahs will do this season. Will they win the CPL? Will it be another franchise? Well, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to Sports City.
This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing.